Hi everyone, happy Friday. I have Luke from PMM Financial Advisors with us
G'day
today.
everyone.
He's going to help our clients run through accessing your super. So, that's a really hot topic at the moment. I think it's in my Facebook feed quite a lot, and I'm seeing it on like lots of investment chat sites about whether people should do it or not. So, we've asked our expert Luke to give us some guidance on it. Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, so I guess probably basically where it's come from is one of the stimulus measures that the government has rolled out. So in order to I guess qualify for it, you have to be unemployed or recently made unemployed, and or your income has reduced by 20% since the 1st of Jan. So you're seeing a lot of either small businesses or people who are employees that are being asked to either have a reduction in income or work 4 days a week, for instance. So if you do qualify under that criteria, then you can access up to $10,000 from your superannuation up to 30 June, so this financial year, and an additional $10,000 post 30 June. So in the 2020-2021 financial year, you can access another $10,000. So the money comes out. It's tax free. It doesn't go towards any of your taxable incomes in that sense. And yeah, it is, as you said, it is quite a hot topic at the moment.
Yeah, so if I am, I'm one of those people that's either just becoming unemployed or I've had a reduction in hours that's over 20% or 20% and over, how do I go about applying for this money if I need it?
But basically, your best bet is to jump on MyGov. So after the recent crash with MyGov, they have beefed it up a little bit. So your best bet is to get your 9-digit PIN to be able to access your MyGov, and then through MyGov, it's one of the headings on there that says COVID-19 Super Relief, I think it's called, and you literally just you follow your nose, you apply for it, you tick a few boxes to say you qualify, and then the ATO will contact your super fund. And then once you do get the go ahead, if you do have sufficient assets or sufficient money in there to be able to pay it out, then they'll pay that out within 5 days.
Fantastic. So I've seen lots of people say, yep, I'll grab that money and I'm going to pay off my credit card. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that with it. But obviously accessing your super is actually quite, it has actual ramifications in the long run. So you might have a short-term gain, but what are some of those ramifications? And if I do take my money out today, how can I kind of mitigate them a little bit?
I guess your first ramification is that if you are, I guess, cashing out, you're cashing out at a lower level. So the Aussie market's still down about 26.5%. So in the event you do need to liquidate or sell assets to redeem that 10,000, you're selling down at a low. So obviously, if you don't have to, you don't want to liquidate at a lower level. Probably the longer term and the bigger implications are going to be on the value of that $10,000 within your super over a period of time. So, for instance, if you're a 40-year-old and you're taking out that $10,000, even if your super fund is generating a modest return of say 5%, up until age 67, so I've used that figure of age 67, that $10,000 could be worth around $37,000. So the time value of money that applies just means that the $10,000 now is going to be worth a lot more in the future. Obviously, the younger you are, and even if your returns are higher than 5%, that effect can be pretty substantial over 20 to 30 years.
Okay, so definitely need some advice on that, hey?
Yeah, and probably also just be aware as well of come across a few clients that are still employed but have decided that they do want to try and take out the $10,000. So I think you just need to be really careful with that, because firstly, obviously it is illegal, but obviously the ATO's data matching is really good. So, and it is getting better and better. So in the event you've said that you are no longer employed, however, if your super contributions are still going in, your employer is still reporting with one-touch payroll and things like that, it might not come back to bite you now, but I dare say in 12, 18 months, you could get a nasty email or a knock on the door from the ATO asking, where is the money, put it back, and probably a fine to go with that.
So definitely some serious ramifications. Thank you for today. We are going to put a fact sheet of, because this is a really a hot topic, but it's actually quite a complex topic and probably worth more than the 5 minutes we've got time for today. So Luke's going to help us put a fact sheet together that if you contact us, we'll send to you, but we encourage all our clients to give Luke from PMM a call. We'll make his details available to everybody with the post on this video. And thank you so much for your time today, Luke.
Cool, thanks Dave, cheers.
Thanks.